Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between lack of money, lack of time, lack of health, lack of love, or lack of anything. If you proclaim that you live in lack in certain area of your life, your subconscious takes it as truth and gives you more of that. In this case, of lack. For majority of people, one of the most common area of lack is the lack of time. How often we can catch ourselves saying, I don't have time, there is not enough time. And imagine, as I mentioned before, your subconscious doesn't care whether it's money or time or health or energy. It just takes it as truth. It's like lack, okay, let's give him more of that. Because subconscious, everything that you think, everything that you speak, takes it as a command. So in a way, we literally are putting the spell on our own life via the thought processes that we are moving through every day. Hence, you must learn to think about abundance not as a specific number in your bank account, but as a state you embody. And when you adopt the false belief of lack in your life, it doesn't create you more abundance, but completely opposite. What it does, it creates more stress. Stress lowers down your immunity. Lowered immunity creates even more stress, and it becomes a vicious cycle. In psychosomatic world, everything that we believe we don't have, everything that we believe we lack is related to our relationships with our mother. Our relationships with mother are related how we receive, perceive, and give love. It's everything about love. And it's not to say that parents were bad. I genuinely believe that every person does the best they can from the place of consciousness they are in this moment. But if the parent focus, in this case, if the mother's focus was on how I'm going to feed my child, maybe not always she was able to be a present mother. Not always she was able to give love and nourishment in that moment when small mini us, mini you, needed it the most in your life, especially from age 1 to 7, which leads us to conclusion that independently in which area you believe that you lack something, it is a call for love. Whatever we want to attract in our life, whatever we want to acquire, whatever we want to achieve, all we want is to step into love. Understanding that allows us to step into love, into the state of abundance already now. And it doesn't mean not to go and pursue that thing, but it will change in which state we're gonna do that. And it's much easier to climb the mountain in a state not where we feel needy, not where we feel lack, not where we feel fear, but where we feel whole, where we feel expansive, and where we feel excited and fulfilled throughout every step we take. It's very important to learn to reparent ourselves in our life. This video is not about the inner child work, but it is a reminder that you are your own source of love. Love lives within you. You are love, and you have unlimited love to give because you are a source of love. You are the love you feel. Very often we project and attach the love that we feel to a specific person, to a specific activity, to a specific job title, to a specific something. But we must understand that it's just our projection. You are the love you feel. Nobody's feeling that for you. You are feeling that. Even if you feel the love for that person or this person, you are the one feeling that love. It means that you have abundance of love within you. It's very important to understand, to understand and embody this concept so you can start feeling yourself as a whole, not as a fractured soul. And when you start to experience abundance of love within you, also practice noticing abundance everywhere around you and understand that abundance is the practice the same as anything else in life. For example, when you stay in a traffic jam, when you find yourself in a traffic jam, it can be very frustrating experience, especially if we are late for something. So it's like, okay, I am frustrated, I lack time. So notice now how we are shifting into lack. Instead, think about, okay, there are abundance of cars. When there is a queue in your favorite coffee shop, think about there is abundance of people. When you have a busy day ahead of you, think that there is abundance of opportunities. You must train yourself to constantly reframe your reality into something more positive, into something that creates a different inner experience within you. Instead of creating the experience of frustration, of lack, of fear, of stress, in other words, it creates experience of expansion, of positivity, and of excitement. Even just for today, experiment with it. Go throughout your day and practice noticing abundance everywhere. I find that doing it in nature, it's so much easier. So maybe when you're having your evening stroll or going for a walk on Sunday afternoon, notice the abundance of flowers. Now it's springtime. Notice the abundance of leaves on the tree. If you are walking by the sea, notice the abundance of water. Notice abundance of sand, abundance of sky, abundance of air, abundance of rain, abundance of clouds. It doesn't matter in which part of the world you are right now, in which season you find yourself right now, there is always abundance around you. Abundance is a natural state of nature, of life. Life is abundant, and for whatever reason we are constantly trying to live in lack. Why? Practice noticing that abundance which is everywhere around you. And once you learn to notice externally that, to see abundance in physical, in the things around you, it will be much easier for you to notice abundance within you, abundance of health, abundance of opportunities, abundance of possibilities, abundance of love, abundance of energy. Because lack and abundance exist simultaneously in the same reality. And it's a question of where we direct our focus. I have a beautiful free resource available, The Power of Focus. I'm gonna put the link in the description of this video. Go to check it out. It will help you to understand how what we focus on dictates our inner experience that produces outer results. And to create any kind of outer results in life and to create financial abundance in our life, we will need abundance of energy. We must learn to generate it and create it and direct it towards things that matter. If you would like to learn more about how can you generate and create abundance of energy within you, go to check out my next video.